to another video of Tristan stuff. Today, we are redistricting the state of Texas. This is for a school project, technically speaking, but also just kind of a fun thing that I think suits myself. So we're doing it. I'm gonna start over in El Paso, just because it's kind of easy. And draw. It's too many people. Got it. Okay. Might change this to 10. I think it's better at 10. Okay, that's really good. That's El Paso. We're not gonna stay here. We're gonna go to another area and see if we can redraw districts from there. And that's gonna be over here. Get Lubbock, not Lubbock, and connect that to Amarillo. I think these should just be connected by a district. And with the excess, we'll just go here until we get to our next population goal. If it's not gonna be cool and get there quickly, we might just make this a panhandle district, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but also not the best thing in the world. Hold up, actually. I know it'll do. We can just get this out of here and go, I guess here. Hi, Phil. Hold up. Right now, what's happening, I am... Oh, that's way too many people. Never mind, we won't do that. Right now, what's happening, it's my second district. I'm trying to get a somewhat urban panhandle district, connecting Amarillo and Lubbock. However, problems start to come about at this 600,000 point. I can't really get above that while keeping it, I guess, urban. That's what I was saying. So, kind of having to compromise on that factor, I suppose. Link to what? To the map? What do you mean, send link? La Mesa. The website? This is Districtor. I'm doing a map of Texas. However, I don't, like, I guess, have a link specifically to this map. Eventually I'll have to make a link for it because it's a school project. But I don't now. There's no link, really. It's the best way to put it. Hold on. Okay, that's my district. Kind of not ideal, but Amarillo and Lubbock are indeed connected. And I kind of avoid the remainder of the panhandle. I actually think I'm going to scrap that. I think that was pretty bad. But that's okay. As long as Lubbock and Amarillo are connected, I don't particularly care what the rest of the district is like. So I'm thinking I'm just going to start in the North Panhandle and make it like this. Hold on, what just happened? Okay, too many people. That's perfect. Sorry, it's pretty good. How about that? So we'll stick to that. Let's see what else to do here. We'll go to the valley. I've done part of Texas before on my phone, but then I kind of switched over to doing everything on my computer, or on the computer. This isn't technically mine, but that's irrelevant. The point is, that's what I'm doing it on now, so I had to redo it. But since I've done it before to an extent on my phone, I know some areas that can be tricky and how to, I guess, optimize the results. This area is one of those. I might want to do that. Hold on. That's really agitating right there. But, you know, I think it's not a biggie. Do something along these lines. Significantly cuts the population of that district. And then I can go and do what I say I'm gonna do, which is connect this to Corpus. Corpus Christi directly translates to the body of Christ. That's the name of this city. So we're now drawing districts for the body of Christ. It's pretty funny that that's what it's called, I think. But you know, to keep going. Now I'm getting a little higher than I want to. So we're gonna cut it off before it gets any worse. Do that. And then go back to the valley and I guess add some. A little unideal, but that's okay. Let's see what the problem is here. Just a slightly too high population. So I think we'll get rid of the Aransas Wildlife Refuge. That's pretty decent. Go back. Start coloring in this look. Already drawn districts because this is where we're starting to see issues, I think. Or where we will start to see issues, I should say. Right now we're not seeing any issues, but this is where you do start to see them. And this district's populating quickly. Part of the objective with doing all the way up to Corpus was that I could get that it's larger than I was expecting. However, so, okay, what we'll do, we'll chip off some here because I'm gonna stretch it out to Laredo, Texas. Okay, Definitely not enough, though. Unfortunately. Just enjoy yourself. Okay, let's see here. We could do that. Take out from there. I think that just means we gotta cut off a lot there. And that's okay. So we will. It's still pretty heavily populated, though. It's what I'm already recognizing is gonna be the problem. Okay, that's fine. Just keep on going along with the plan. Keep going with it. Go back to this color. It's just a tad high. And then that's obviously too high. Hold on. I think that I'm gonna do that. And I think this is actually something that happened the last time I did this. We had problems with the population, I guess. We're gonna do this. Just get Kingsville out, and that's the problem. Okay. That's not doing everything. It's doing something, but not everything. We're going for 66 something. That's good. 66,500. It's decently sized. And then I do but I need to chip off from there. About 40. So I think I should be going for 26. And if I don't get to 26, that's fine. Because I do want to preserve, to an extent, what I have here. This is good, I think, for the most part. Maybe we do want to... And I think I've already decided that, no, I do want to keep those. Well, let's see here. How about that? That's good. That's enough. Okay, I'll leave it like that. And then we can chip in to this district here. Requires erasing. Just like, hey, I'm here now. Boom. Something like that. You know, we gotta erase. Okay. Now that that's done, pretty much there. We'll just... Why is this so challenging? That's fine. Okay. And that's too high now. Just a little too high. But easy fix. Just take out something in corpus. Like that's too much. Okay. But it's okay. We just populate that. Color it in. I mean, and that, and that, and that. It's too low. Still, just a little low. Okay, get that out. Doesn't do anything. Get that out. Does something. That's enough. Actually, it's pretty decently populated. It's like good population. Okay, so that's our district, and that also is good. So now we will do that Laredo district, as I was saying. Do I want to check? Highlight unassigned. See that there's none in this area. That's important, just because it has a tendency to be tricky, I suppose. Is how I would describe it. We'll unhighlight that, and then we'll go back to painting here. But, you know, this is good. Nuevo Laredo and technically Laredo. Hold on. It's not saying that. Oh, there you go, Laredo. Nuevo Laredo was apparently larger. That's what that leads me to believe. Okay, keep painting. Um, Delval. Okay. Um, okay. Where do we go now? I think the answer is Eagle Pass. Is this not? It's Eagle Pass. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Okay. Um, and then yada yada yada. Paint, paint, paint. Yada yada paint, paint yada yada. Okay, that's getting unfortunately high. See that Cunha is there we go. Yeah. I think that's probably appropriate. Although I would rather not have to do that. It's what I'm doing now. It's just gotta be the way. It's gotta be what I do. Let's see. I don't want that in there. We'll do Christine. Never heard of Christine, but we'll put it in there. And I guess like Mathis Lake City here, also not heard of those places. 0.9 isn't abysmal. That's better though. 0.7 still. So that's what we had prior. This is what I will take. So we have 5 districts now. That's larger than I wanted it to be. I didn't want to have to do all the things I did, but oh well, life goes on. Let's do start over here now. I'm kind of getting edges of the state done. I think that's just its easiest activity. And then you move in, it becomes easier to decide, well, what should be what. It's just my personal opinion. I did North Carolina just before this, and I started over by Asheville. So it's kind of more of that same principle being applied. We'll do that. I don't think I want to do that. No, I do. Okay. And if that does end up needing to be the case, then I think that's what we'll do. Liberty, Texas. Lumberton, Texas. Quincy, Texas. Alright, how much more do we have? Because I do think that should be going towards Houston if we're not reaching pop. And that's the case, we're not reaching pop, so we're going towards Houston. We're gonna keep it there though. I don't. North Cleveland. Cleveland's in Ohio, so this seems to be South Cleveland. But I don't know. You call it what you want. I'm not an expert on the issue of Cleveland. About 4 people live on that water. Okay. It's 0.8 now. I don't know what I want to do about that. I don't think I should have gone to Galveston for that. I might not have been. It might not have been the right move. I can't definitively say that it wasn't, but I also definitely cannot say that it was. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to not go to Galveston. Instead, I'm gonna try and get the little population needed from up here. Galveston is gonna be with like League, City, and all those guys. It's more appropriate. Okay, back to point 7. That's exactly where I want it. It's exactly where it was, is why I say that's where I want it. We'll lower it just that little bit. And then we'll do a coastal kind of one with League, City, Texas City. I don't know how far I want to take this up. And I say coastal, I don't really mean it, because it's stretching just past Galveston. It goes to Galveston, and then it goes up into Houston. That's, I think, what this district's going to do. So yeah, Pearland, don't like Pearland. I have great disdain for Pearland for reasons which will go unstated today. But know that Pearland is where the ops are from. Okay, it's Opland, not Pearland. Okay, don't know what that was, but I need to figure out a chunk to get rid of, and I think that's a good chunk to remove. Not too many people lived in that chunk. Yeah, too many people. That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. Return the chunk. Still too many people. We are, or at least I am, having a challenge here to balance this population-wise. Too high for certain. I cannot do it that. How many people live here? Some, but not a lot. Dude, I cannot do that. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Pearland. We're gonna keep you out. I don't want to paint Pearland at the moment. Or as I say, Opland, right? Don't want to paint that. Don't like the ops. Don't want the ops. We just do that. That's good. No, it's not. I do want just to reverse that one, and then I can inch at it from there. Okay, keep inching. Still not working with that number. I won't. I don't think it's exactly great. It's definitely not what I'm aiming for. That's good. That's great, actually. Okay, good. There's our district, our Galveston district. Basically. Now I think we do kind of a South Houston one. There's Hobby, I think. The airport. Yeah, William P. Hobby Airport. Also known as Who. And there's another one that's Class B airspace up in North Houston, if I can find it. Yeah, Bush, George W. Bush, is a Class B airspace airport. As is Hobby. Hobby is too, but that's just why I say another one, right? Not many people probably care about the fact that Hobby is Class B airspace, but it is, so congratulations to people who do care for caring about that. Okay. I think we'll follow this river and try and get Sugarland, and that's our south district. And I honestly think that getting Sugarland is more accurate, that I'll end up removing anything if this is overpopulation. Though I don't really think it will be. It's gonna be close. It's not. Okay, just for the sake of borders, I think we're gonna add a little there and then take out some here. There. No, that's not great. Hold on. If I kind of do the reverse, the flip side of it, that would be great. Unfortunately, I have to keep going if I'm gonna remove the one. It's not gonna do it. That's great. Boom. Okay. So there's our South Houston district, I guess. Sugarland, Pearland. Those guys. Now, I think we do a bit of a north one. Get Conroe in there with the woodlands. So we'll start here, come around, yada yada yada. Stagecoach, Tomball. Boom. Do I want to get Cypress? I want to get Cypress. So that's what we'll do in a moment, of course. Oh, we're getting up there, though, in population, so we might want to be careful. Hold on. Okay, what's the better one? Neither. They really just both don't work. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. No. Oh, that was an accident. Hold on. How many people lived there? Who knows? Okay, I think we're just gonna go a little crazy and then figure it out. That's great. That's actually excellent. Okay. See, look at that. I'm a little crazy, and then we figured it out. This is a good district. Now we do a bit of the northern Houston district. So Humble will get in there. Spring, which is kind of cut, but we'll get in Spring. You know, just get it going. Get the stuff working. Whatever it may be. In fairness, yada yada yada. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a television show. Hold up. Also, in case this is a needed disclaimer for the YouTube overlords, I don't own this website. I didn't make it. I'm not taking credit for the website. I'm just using it to do something which I think is beneficial for American democracy. Assuming political leaders would listen, I think that's the case. So, in reality, it's obviously not going to be very beneficial to American democracy because political leaders don't know what the word listen means. But if they did, this would be good for it. So, I'm just helping. Being a upstanding American or something like that. Okay, hold on. That's kind of difficult. Guess we'll do that. Didn't do anything. I mean, definitely did something, just not, didn't work. I mean, okay, no 2i. But if we were to zoom in quite quite a lot. Oh, that's actually absolutely annoying. Too high now. Big shock. Too low now. Also a big shock. Definitely too high now. Hey, there we go. That's good. Unfortunately, with these districts, you do get a little bit of inaccurate stuff, I suppose. But life goes on, I think, so. I gotta see what we get here. This is more of the actual Houston district. Finally, we are at that point, right? It's taken a while. And honestly, it might be kind of like not even an actual Houston, just like an East Houston district. In reality, that difference is not too important to note, to stress. Okay, there's our district, and then yeah, we have a West Houston district. Okay, there's gonna be an outer and an inner West Houston district, is what I've determined based on what I'm seeing here already. It's simply just not the size that it needs to be. So yeah, we gotta do some rethinking to that boundary, and then we have this is what's formed. But yeah, let's see here. We have that's too many people. That's okay, I can cut up some slivers of the district. Too many again. Okay, hold up. That's not that bad, but it's also not gonna cut it. That's also not bad, but not gonna cut it. That's so close. So close. Unfortunately, no. That's still too high. Okay, hold on. Now, there we go. Ideal. It went back to 0.7. So you know you're chilling. If it's at 0.7, that's how I know I'm chilling, at least. The thing with Texas, there's so many districts, you really gotta be cognizant of whether you're above or below. In that case, and it's really any large state where you can draw the districts and also get the results for them. That's why I'm doing this, is so I know results, and then I can use that to determine how much I've affected the overall House results. People that gerrymander the most are the Republicans, and one of the worst gerrymanders in the entire country is Texas. So this is kind of important to just remove that. It's part of the objective is to remove gerrymandering in general, but in this specific state, it's going to be remove Texas gerrymandering. Okay, I'm kind of conflicted. I think I want to go like a north something district. Okay, so you are great. Thank you, but no doubt with that as well. We're gonna put you in another district that'll go out towards George Bush Park as opposed to around this Houston district. I think that's just the best suited situation. But now that we're back here with kind of what I want, can start coloring again. So, like this is decent. I'm kind of annoyed right now because I can tell this is already gonna. Okay, now I've encroached on Katie. Cool. That's decent. And then I kind of dislike here how cut that is, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, right? So we're gonna do it. This is gonna connect to Katie, and that's trying to view a district. And so these two guys, and that's obvious. That's even getting kind of high population. Wow, that's a dense district. Yeah, we got some stuff to remove then. All right, that's not gonna cut it. Too many people. I know that would obviously give me the same issue. Too many people. That's not ideal. It tried to be. Got kind of close even, but it's not. That's great though. That's good. This is our Katy district. Man, it's dense. And then we have one just kind of out here on this periphery area. It's not very dense. It's kind of got that Katy density. There's people there that make it populate a little bit quicker, but overall still not dense. And I might let this one go down to the coast. I don't think I will, but it could. And the answer is it won't. It's gonna kind of come here. Columbus. In 1492, he sailed the ocean blue. Fun fact about him. Hold on. I would like to get a little more without going out that far. Okay, so that tells me that I am going to the coast. Brenham is as far as we need to go, I think. Out. And then yeah, we go like so. Where is that stretch to? Also, can we talk about how very close that is? Like, to ideal population. It's pretty impressive. Although I missed pockets. Let's click highlight unassigned. Make sure, oh no. I was gonna say, make sure didn't miss anything in Houston. We missed a handful of things in Houston. It's gonna require quite a lot of fixing. Population adjustment. Not something I'm excited to do. Hold on. Okay, so that didn't actually affect the population. I think that's the nice thing. These districts are just absolutely, positively minuscule that if they add to the population, it's going to be so minuscule. Like, it's not going to contribute. It's not going to be an issue. And so far, so true. So that's good. Here we have... no. There. Contiguity. Oh, and then I missed these two. That's this district. And that's also not a problem. Everything's good. Okay, good. What's the highest? We're looking at 67.5, and that was already fine. It's 0.7. It was within our 0.7. So, not really concerned there. Now let's just get this down to ideal, and move on, because I don't want to mess with Houston, especially if I got a pretty good boom. Boom, boom. What's the 0.8? I don't know. Oh, no. There's something here. Doesn't matter which one. It doesn't. So I'm gonna get the purple. It's the pink. The pink. 0.8's fine. I can deal with 0.8 in a different category. I'll take it. Oh, it's this district here. That's the 0.8. Not the first one. That's okay. Like I said, I'll deal with it. Now we've got College Station, which I think is just gonna go out there. But let's not actually manifest that. Let's just start working out here, and then if it takes us to College Station, it takes us to College Station, I think is how I want to approach this one. Huntsville, Texas, Lufkin. Let's see, Croquet, Nacogdoches, Tyler. Tyler probably does belong there. Jacksonville, Florida. What are we doing in Florida? I thought this was Texas. Ha 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 ha. I'm so funny. Okay, too many people. So what do we take away? Is the question. I think we'll go here, Huntsville, and we'll take away there. Some of that. And then maybe even some up here too. Of course, I want to keep the district in that area, just to clean it up a little. Take out sun. Make it a little more polished, I suppose. Crockett. Okay, let's see where else we can remove just a little bit. Okay, that was an answer. It just was too good of an answer. That's great. We're still at that 0.8. Don't want to push it too much past there. If I can, I'm not going to at all. I think I want to change that. Oh, wrong color. Wrong thing. Yeah, no. I want to change that to kind of do that more. That's good. Hold on. Why is that like that, though, is my question. Okay, so we're going to do that and then shave off a lot here, I think, is the strategy. Just for the gore, the border gore. I know that's not the most important factor when considering gerrymandering, but I'm making it a factor. So yeah, no, we don't want border gore on our district, so that's good. Okay. And it's less gory. It's still a little gory maybe, but it's a lot less gory. Let's just see how many we got in Houston. We're not going to count that one, or that one. So Houston's looking a little long, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 districts in Houston. 8 times 7.5, or 750,000. I mean, it's at 6 million, so. The Houston districts, 6 million or so people, a little more. Houston itself is about the metro area, of course. Houston proper, no, but in fact, if we're talking cities in Texas, Houston is the largest proper, but Dallas, which has a larger metro area than Houston, is third, and second is San Antonio. So that's just because a lot of the area in San Antonio, as opposed to being surrounded by pretty large suburbs, is its own district. Okay, that's the next question. Do I want to encroach on the 35 corridor in that area with my College Station district, or no? I think the answer is no. I don't think we want to try and prevent that. So we're going to keep off of 35 to the best of our ability. I don't exactly know the path the road follows, but I do know that it goes up into here. And it does split there too. The point, though, is not exacts. The point is the cities of the 35 corridor are like similar in fabric, I suppose. That's how I'll put it. And I don't want to cut that fabric, right? So we're gonna do that. We'll avoid it. Corsicana, and there's Athens. I went there once for a Texas Rangers thing. Not the sports team, but the organization. Okay, I said that I was gonna try and keep it out. I think I failed. I think it's too much of a challenge at this point to do that. So, College Station, Temple and Waco, I think are your best fits in the whole state. So we'll put those in with you. That involves us cutting up that and only going that far south. It also involves us going not nearly as far north as Athens, like to there. Or not even. Since I'm going to continue carving. There, that's about fine. We'll do that another time, but today's not the time. I was being called. Hold up. I do feel kind of bored about doing that. It's like tough. To my mom too, like I feel wrong, but I mean, I'll call her back. Don't worry, guys. I'm not evil. She's gonna have to wait a super long time. Leander. Try and get that in there. That was not what was supposed to happen. Pflugerville. It's not how you say it. It's just Pflugerville. But Pflugerville, you know what? I don't care. That's a little hill country. Which, you know what? Tough. Like, what are you gonna do? Stop me? How? Like, how are you gonna do that? What's the plan? I don't think you have one. There you go. So, okay. Fort Cavazos. That's a military installment. I believe they make tanks there, which is pretty neat. Little fun fact about Mr. Fort Cavazos, which I don't think forts have genders, so it's probably not a Mr. It's just a fort. However, got called Mr. today. I don't think it's complaining either, because they're not sentient, and they couldn't complain if you know, that I don't need to explain. I think it's understood. I think y'all get. Hold up. Kempner. Do that. Okay, but then also get rid of that. No. So then do that. No, it's too many people. district. Okay, hold up. That's good. It's actually not, but it's close. And that makes me excited because it means I can make it good if I work hard enough. If I try my very best. There we go. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the best overall form of that district. Now we get... Okay, now I have a question. Do we go north, Dallas area, or do we go south to Austin? It's a deep question, tough one to answer. We could even do this, fill this gap here. I think that's what I'll do, just because I don't have to worry about it once I filled it. That's not something I want to worry about. And I guess regarding that, there's a question too with the southern San Antonio. Do you want to put that in with it? Or does southern San Antonio go with some of the more urban areas? I guess south of San Antonio, not southern, really. But, you know, it's essentially the same thing. And I think the answer is we don't want to go into there. We don't want to encroach. Lockhart, Luling. These are both places in Texas. Fun fact. I think we'll go with Floresville. Just because it's needed at this point. We might do Luling too, and Lockhart. It's a little more than I want, but gotta do what you gotta do. Ideally, those would go in with them. Hold up, this is not great. It's not ideal. This is starting to be an issue. Cannot go into Seguin. Seguin is a 35 corridor city. I know for a fact that I want that right there. Okay, I guess we're gonna go in here. So this area that's definitely south of the city of San Antonio. Fun Army, Somerset, LaCaste. Okay, this is starting to get difficult. I just need 20K, but it's really challenging to not encroach too much. Okay. We're gonna be okay. Everything's alright. That's too many people. Look at that. I'm having to cut back now. That's beautiful. That's ideal. That works. Okay. So, it's a large district. It's our second largest, maybe third, because that's big. Okay. Now we work on SA, San Antonio. I think this one is kind of simple. We're seeing down here developing quickly. I mean, in Texas, every area on the periphery of a city is developing quickly. But these places definitely used to be quite different. But now I've heard they're not as different. So, yes, I do that. Here, this is going to be a bit of a... Okay, I need to not do that one. But I do want to establish where it cuts off. And it's going to be quite the... This is Bullis, yeah. Another military installment of note, I think they do some soldier training stuff there. We're going to stop there for now, because we need to make sure that we don't accidentally, restrict the population or something along those lines. That's fine for that district at the moment. Now we stop and we do another San Antonio district. So we have Southside San Antonio. Obviously, we need some. Obviously, the district. It's Kelly Field. San Antonio has a ton of military installments. It's kind of known for them. The nickname that the city has is the military city. As well as the Alamo City, because guess where the Alamo is? Ding, 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 San Antonio. So, yeah. Southside is a bit of a challenge to get. We'll go over here and kind of do that sort of thing. I think. Keep working it in a little bit. I guess we'll get Kirby. Yeah, so the fascination with the 35 corridor, I guess, is kind of due to a true statement about it. Between big cities, places on the 35 corridor are usually pretty similar in fabric, I think is how you would describe it. For example, Seguin, Kyle, New Braunfels are all very alike. I should say San Marcos too. Seguin maybe a little less, it's not on 35. But I mean, it just kind of follows it. And the type of development it's just they belong in the same district for each of those, and so the objective is to get them there. 66 400, that's good. I know for a fact that's not a problem based on the math we've already done, right? Okay, now we got another district, and it's gonna begin here, just chilling, doing its thing. I'm actually going quite fast. This is impressive. I wouldn't have expected to get Texas done so quickly, especially considering how long other states have taken. Now, sure, I am Texan, so I know the state much better than I know other states, but like, this is still, in my eyes, it's kind of a feat. So let's actually avoid Windcrest, not do that. I would say that's probably the best district for it. Will be that one. We'll do that. Okay. This is good for the most part. Okay, but we need more people still. Okay, we'll start going here just a little bit. Okay, now I gotta go with Crest, unfortunately. It's more of a corridory place, I think, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, right? So that's what I'll do. Let's go to Crest. Did I move that? Based on the addition that just happened, no. But because it was sad, not very much back. Okay, that's good. Ideally, I actually get like that, and then I can come add just the amount needed here. And I think that's not going to work, unfortunately. So, gotta do what you gotta do. That's what I gotta do. Okay. Now we have our 35 corridor city between the two, and we'll start it in Seguin. Oh, the red's gonna be a nightmare for spotting. Districts that you don't paint, or that you missed painting, I guess I should say. Good thing there's only one more, like, red color district remaining. That's kind of good. Yeah, so keep it coming, following 35. Until you get just South Austin, essentially. Dripping Springs. Right. Create more. And that's too many people. Which is a good thing, because it means that I can kind of come back in and mess with that. AKA remove some districts that I went too far north with. The Circuit of Americas, it's one of the few, maybe only, F1 racing locations in the US, which is pretty cool. We got it here in Texas. And not those pesky Californians or something like that. Okay, that's good. Okay, and I think the obvious color for that, this is obviously going to be with that. There's Lukenbach, Fredericksburg, Johnson City. You know, these are big areas, and by big I mean like in significance, not necessarily in population. There's a very famous country song by his name is Waylon Jennings. It's called Lukenbach, Texas, and in parentheses, a simpler way of living or something along those lines. It's pretty good song, and I definitely think that it, I suppose, epitomizes that sort of vibe, something along those lines. I don't know, kind of yapping right now, but yeah, that's fine. Yap happens. Yap happens. An interesting thing about Austin, if you just look at it, is it's a long city. It's not a round city, and that's, guess why? It's because of I-35. The 35 corridor effect is very real. With the case of, I guess, Houston, since it's older, that wasn't the issue. Or not with Houston, with Dallas at Fort Worth. Development was big time there already, I guess. So that's not the same thing. It's not the same issue that you're dealing with. Okay, let's redo that, because I don't think that is ideal. But draw districts. There should be one outside, and then there's one there, right? And that would get that. So, if necessary, like Travis and Marble Falls are together. Like, I think that's the best sacrifice to go down. The best way we sacrifice. The best way we would sacrifice things. Hold up, where are they? Where are these little holdouts? There's one. It's unhighlight, unassigned. There we go. I don't see them. There's another one. Now we have none for you. No population, at least. This is truly silly. Hold up. Where would I find the other ones? What's this next color? What's the second? After red. So we're not looking for you, we're looking for you. Orange. I'm kind of blanking on. Okay, I found some. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. It was pretty bad. Why is that such a large? Why are they? I guess there's a few that are so large there. Goodness, I'm still recovering from those sneezes. Those are crazy. Okay, hold on. That's good. Didn't want to. Had to. Okay, that's fine. That's our first. That's not our first district, of course, but it's 8. That's our district there for the Austin area. And then we get this here. It gets pretty close, which is good. That's what you want it to do. Now we are going beyond what would reasonably be the district. Unfortunately, but you know, I do apparently gotta do it. I think we could fix that, and we're going to actually by taking out from him Leander. Just this area, right? It's going to go to, and that really almost did it right there alone. This is very allergy-y. Hold on. That's good. Now we go back to Leander District. It's no longer Leander District, right? But what was the Leander District? And we give it more of this hill country area. It's more hill country than that is. So, it's more fitting. This is definitely the right fix. I'm just kind of wondering at this point, do I give Marble Falls over to green or to this light blue? And I think the answer is to green. So I'm going to keep going north to get this population, not south. And we're seeing that's getting close-ish to Dallas. This district, we're not out of the hill country. This is not the hill country. It'd be inaccurate to call it that. However, it's kind of up there. 36% exactly. Go back to you and just get your people, man. Get your people. Start heading out towards San Angelo. We don't want it, most likely. But we want to go towards it. If need be, we will take it. Okay, now we're getting a little close for comfort. Okay, so we will get San Angelo. Unfortunately, it's and this actually goes further north than that district did, which kind of funny because it just didn't seem like it would, and we were acting, or I was acting all like, yeah, that's the more northern of the hill country districts, I guess. Hill country just doesn't have the population to sustain that, though. Okay, here's that district. Definitely more country than that one, that's for certain. Okay, let's see here now. What do we do? We will do that district out here, just so I can get that over with and not have to go back to the Panhandle. Not something I want to be doing. Okay, too many people. Too many people. Thank you, Midland and Odessa, for having a ginormous spot. What? How is this 700 and what? What? No, this is a lie. Say not be true. Did I accidentally paint the center of Dallas green? This is not accurate. This is illogical. Where's the... Oh, there's still some Midlandy, but that's nothing. Nobody lived... What? Oh. Wrong color. It was not the next district. It was not the next district. I'm sorry. That was really silly of me. Okay. Let's clean this up. Make sure the blue, I didn't touch it, and I didn't, so that's good. Let's go back. It did that. Did not do this. This is our next one. So that will be there. Let's not make the same mistake again. Please, that would be really silly. I was so confused. That was really funny. Okay, let's see here. What do we have going? Big spring. Oh, yeah. What if I want a small spring? Like the one in a pencil, mechanical pencil, right? Those are small springs. I would like those. Please. Thank you. I didn't notice. I didn't know if, I should say, if I missed that. It's not gonna take Emily, I don't think, and it really ought not to. Dude, this is absolutely awful. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're gonna get rid of San Angelo, and we will instead get Emily. But that means that this district will get San Angelo, and just lose out on some of this stuff up here. So, sorry, Sweetwater and Snyder and the rest of y'all. Big Spring even. Sorry everybody. I'm sure y'all are not complaining too intensely though. So. You get to keep Big Spring, yeah. At least be happy about that. It's something at least. Hold up, maybe we don't even give it San Angelo. Maybe San Angelo is split. I think San Angelo needs to be split because I'm still seeing kind of too many people. Okay, or we do something along these lines. We go there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. San Angelo. San Angelo. Okay, hold up. And just enjoy yourself. That's good. It didn't say that, but I know that it's less than that, so that means it's good. Hold up. And maybe we don't actually do all of this here, but we're sticking to Abilene. Or at least we probably kind of need to. At least partially. This is actually where I was born. That's good. There we go. So guess it's been determined. This district right here, it's gonna be kind of a panhandle district. Wichita Falls, probably. There's another pretty noteworthy military establishment in Wichita Falls. They train pilots there. So, yes, see, that's probably, no, it's municipal airport. It's there. North Texas State Hospital, Wichita Falls campus. I don't actually know where it is, but it's in there. Train pilots. Yada, yada, yada. Hold on. Yeah, it's going to have to include Wichita Falls, and that's not a problem. I kind of expect that from the get-go. Wichita Falls is not large enough for that to be an issue either, so it's not going to be like splitting a minor town city. And then I think we need to kind of stick to the river up here. This is known as the Red River. It is a tributary of the Mississippi. Denton, I don't want to really get into if I can avoid it. Although I don't think I'll be able to avoid it. Not as much as I am now. Though, I am actually going to be able to. Hold on, though. I don't think I want to do this far then. If I can just go out for Weatherford. Denon, that whole area is actually quite urban. And I'm sure you can deduce that, but it's more urban than you might think. Out here is much more rural. Much more, and that's not to say that it's completely, but it's more rural. So avoiding the north is probably a good trade-off. Okay, so I'm avoiding Denton less than I initially was. This is good, right here. I'm getting pretty close to completion. Oh, that was really egregious. I think we'll do out here and go. And then you'll see here that the Dallas districts are starting to shape up already. We had our first in that purple district, kind of encroaching on Dallas, right? So, you can already say that we're there, but there's still more there to be had, I guess. So we'll be back, but just not yet, I guess, right? Wait. We'll go for this Greenville place. Maybe we do. That's the district that connects up there, and it's actually too many people, so never mind. I find that really quite hysterical. I never realized there were so many people up there, like Denison, Sherman. Despite the thing I stated about Dallas earlier, that the north is more suburban developed than the south. When I was that young, yeah. Okay, I'm going a little too. This is kind of difficult just to fine tune what should and should not be involved in this district. Okay, I think that's probably as good as it's going to be. Then we have a south of Dallas, not a southern Dallas, really. South of the DFW Metro district here. And I mean, I kind of associate these places with it too, Waxahachie especially, with DFW, but I don't know. Do not know what I'm kind of trying to say about this. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna see it's kind of encroaching on Southern Dallas, which I was hoping it wouldn't, but I'm not too surprised. Just enjoy yourself. Should I do highlight unassigned? Hope that I didn't miss anything. Nothing in there. Oh, Mount Pleasant. Let's hope minuscule population contribution, and the answer is not. Okay, unfortunate. However, easy fix, or easy enough. And there you go. You're already good. I need to sort you out now. Let's go with Forney. Oh, sorry. Wrong district. That's good. Very good, actually. Let's go here, zoom out, and make sure I didn't miss anything out this way. And it looks like I missed minuscule little points, but nothing that's going to bring it above the population goals that we're looking for. It seems, right? These are small, very little population areas. I don't think it's really a concern. I do obviously need to balance population. That's not really a question. Okay, that was annoying. Well. Okay. It's really agitating. Let's do that one. That should have brought everything's kind of into balance again, and it didn't. So we do that. Now are they in balance? No, they're not. So we do that. Now are they in balance? No, they're not. So we do that. Of course, we gotta color it. Do that. How is it in balance? No, still no. Okay. We did all of that. Now it's too low. Kind of unsurprising. Hold on. Fix this. We're getting there. That looks mostly good. Now it's good. Everything is good. That's too high. So somebody's got to take it. I think the answer is you're taking it. And that's actually really good. A very solid fix. Now I just need to remove some from you because you're fine. So we will remove some from you. 40. So that's not gonna do it. It's too many people to remove. Okay, that's too many people in the district. So yeah, that's fine. 0.9. We unfortunately brought up another one, but that's okay. I think that's 324 is the problem. It's okay. Now we do northern, or north of, not northern, I think, Dallas district. Although, you could truly say that it's, both northern, north of. McKinney, Prosper, Frisco, Plano, Denton. All of these are places. Fun fact. Okay, I said north. It's really enveloping. It, though, it's not north, it's just outside of. And whatever remains outside of, not just in the outside. The remainder of outside. Hold on. Wrong button. That's good. Okay. Now we're really dealing with Dallas. This is pretty much the epitome of urban Dallas. Flower Mound. Their place. Their band, I think, is pretty decent. Like their high school band. Flower Mound High School. It's a good band. A few schools. I don't think Frisco's band is good, but they've got some other things going on. The Colony has a good band, I believe. Waxahachie's got a good band. That's another Waxahachie fact. creating. Yeah. Okay. Now we have this color. Um, this is a good way to end it. I think this was a good map. As a Texan, I would obviously expect myself to make a pretty good map, so I'm not surprised. I'm just taking note of the fact that I think it's a good map. We need to look at the political, and then we'll know for sure whether or not I made a good map. And I'm honestly kind of worried that I haven't looked at it this entire time, and that's probably why it's been fast. But, you know, we carry on. And actually, I need to look at that election details. Oh, no, that's pretty good, actually. That's very good. This is a Republican district, and I think we might get one or two more. Fort Worth is a little Republican, so I think that could be. So I pretty much blind. I went blind, and it went well. That's good. That's very impressive. I'm quite astonished at that feat. I'm gonna keep going blind, and if I need to change things, I'll change them, but I shouldn't have to. Depending on results here. This is not too urban. It's definitely urban. I guess we're too close for things to not be urban, but you know, they can be not too urban, I guess. And that's kind of how we know this might be Republican. It probably will be. I don't think it's a might. It's just almost guaranteed. That's good. Eval. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Did I just absolutely mess that up? Yeah. Now it's fine. You need to stop touching things. There we go. Okay, let's try and get this in between. The two. This might be the last Republican district. And I'm trying to get one more, because I think that's probably the most fair breakdown. Just talking evens and odds or whatever. Talking about even percentages, right? You know, I think that's the most fair is to have one more. But only one. You know, I think that this is about where the line should be. And it's still 0.9. This is good. Okay. And it's Republican. There you go. I think that's about the level that you should be at. Yeah, that's fair. That's good. And that's pop off, man. Oh well, I'm pretty impressed with my own work here. Which might sound a little maybe conceited or something along those lines. I don't know what the best term would be for it. But I think this is really well done, actually. And I blinded it too, like until this part where I would check what the balance is, partisan balance summary. It was blind. I went blind, so that is good. It's truly an accomplishment. Tarrant County. Okay, let's try and get that back into specs. Johnson's Station. Johnson is a pretty big name in Texas. Dang, it's red. Darn it, that's not good. Oh no, I went a little too red. Now That's what I'm seeing is the problem. Is there anything that I can kind of try and change the skew of that district? I could try at. I'm not going to, I think. Are you serious? I missed tons and tons of things. Little baby things, but tons and tons of them. Hopefully that doesn't completely jack up the population. It didn't. Okay, good. I need just another blue district. Just another one, really. This is nuts, though. I blinded it and it went pretty well. That's something I consider an accomplishment. Okay, let's see. Getting rid of that, what will that do? It should turn the color. It's starting to. It's not yet. Oh, now I kind of messed it up. Okay, so let's just go back to this, deal with the problems, and figure out a fix later, if need be. Right there, we very well just might stick with whatever we have and acknowledge, yeah, it was not perfect, but it was pretty darn close, and I blinded it. So we're gonna undo that, do that instead. Too many people by pretty powerful margins. We'll get rid of these and give these back. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that. Now I need to give something back. There, too many. Okay, still too many. Okay. What's the answer? And it's actually a little more, I think. Although that's fine. I don't mind. I could actually resolve the issue by making it one. Well, that's probably something I could do pretty easily. Just by cutting into Dallas and Irving. I don't know though. This is all 50-50 area almost. So we're not gonna bother. And just kind of, we'll go back and fix things later, unblinded if need be. And considering this is pretty close, like I went 2 over ideal. For this election, the 2016 presidential, governor is more passionate, but then again, it's also pretty far over. Senate, ooh. Senate, 2012 presidential, that's pretty bad. Okay, but then yeah, this is pretty decent. 2016 presidential. I wish they had some more recent results for us in Texas on this platform. Perhaps that's not the best term, but it's the term I'm using. I do know, though, that in more recent elections it would be closer. I do. Pretty much for a fact. So, it's good. Maybe it should be there. I think so. It should be there. Okay, it's taken 2 hours to get here. Almost 2 hours, at least. Poor mom. I really need to respond to that lady. No, my mom. Kind of avoid it. Try to go north, mostly. Addison, Richardson, Garland, University Park, Highland Park. Oh, I see. We need to figure out which ones I can get rid of. That's about right. But that's just a little high. It's just about trying to find a balance. What do we have here, and then whatever that remainder is. Kin. Religion. Good stuff. That's really great, actually. I really hope there's not any missing, or a lot of missing. I kind of fear there will be. There's nothing on this one. Yeah, nothing. That's awesome. Well, that's districts. Yeah. Let's see what the eval is. How many districts are in Texas? 38. So let's do math. Snap. Calculator. It said 0.5789. .5789 divided by 38. Hold on. Oh. Sorry, that's not right. It should be times 38 is 22. So that's 22. Ideal would be 0.5471. 0.5471. 5471. Be 21. So I don't think that means I should fix it. I think we should leave it as is. We're gonna go here. There's the plan, team name, research, Texas, tag map, doing Quebec, copy URL, go here, Control V, tab, Old. The answer for that, 2513. 2513 are new 22 16 are ideal something 16 are. I don't know. Perhaps that would be ideal. Doing that. Dang. Tab. Ideal would be 21. Sorry, 21. 17R. So it's pretty good. Could be better, but it could be astronomically worse. So I'm really not complaining in the end. This is good. Yeah. So let's see what I did overall. House. Control. Wait, no map. Tab. Old house. US house. US house. And currently, what's the division of the house? Wikipedia. Don't use Wikipedia. Generally, that's a bad idea. I don't know who these vacant seats are. What are the 4 vacant seats? What are the 4 vacant seats? Ohio 6th is vacant. Who's last? Bill Johnson. He resigned. So one of those is Republican. This is an interesting thing. The delegates, new progressive Republican, Speaker of the Puerto Rico House of Representatives. Eleanor Holmes Norton. Amata Coleman Radewagen. American Samoa at large. He was a political age. Or aide, not age. Democrat. Big shock. Guam at large. James Moylan. Guam legislature and the U.S. Army. Residents of Pago, D.C. 2-1. Saipan, Northern Mariana Islands at large. It's Gregorio Sablon. Democratic. Election Commission Director. Saipan. Carolina. Democrat Stacey Plaskett. States, Virgin Islands at large. I don't know. I'm looking at this. This isn't relevant particularly. Vacancies. There we go. Republican, Republican, Republican. So that's 3 and 1 Democrat. And the current House is so 221, 214. 221, 214 are House of Representatives, the popular vote. So we want to go to 2022. It was oh wow. The Republican Party did actually do better in the popular vote. Good to know. But let's see how much that is in case by, I guess. Yeah, that's just a country gap. The fact that Alaska went that way. 2020. Hold on. Okay, they legit just switched. And about switched in that regard too. Hold up, though. I need to figure out what the percentage is. Go back to the calculator. So the combined is 97.3. 50.1. 30.1 divided by 97.3 equals 51.49. So you're telling me the Republicans actually should have more based on the popular vote, which they somehow won for the House? That's pretty interesting. Here, perhaps we should look at that. Because that's when that's pretty crazy. That's really nuts. Oh, sorry. Go back again. One more. One more time. Yeah. Dude, that's pretty bad. Yeah, here's the Republican gerrymandering with its passionate extremity. But I mean, you also can see how it's fragile. Or you could see that. Not really here, but it's definitely true that it's fragile in some circumstance or circumstances. Anyway. 241 or 240. Yeah, 241 is 55.4. I guess the new. Hold on. Let's just figure out what the new is, and then we'll look at the ideal later. New. So, Republicans lose 3, 4, 6, 7. That's right there's going to be 9. 8. 7. 8. 7. 7. Hold on. House. In stage done. Redraw. Let's specifically make it house in stage redrawn. So that's not going to be that anymore. 6, 7. Republican 6, 7. So it's 13, 19. 29. 35. 41. 47. 52. 55. Hold on, I'm doing this wrong. 13, 19, 20, 29, 35, 38, 44, 45, 50, 53, 57, 62, 62, and then add 68, yeah, Georgia, 68, 77, 81, 90, 97, 122, backslash, okay, backslash U, 1, 2, so 3, 12, 12, 14, 16, 21, 23, 26, 31, 38, 40, 44, 50, 57, 62, 70, 77, 90, 122, 90, R, okay, what did I do? There we go, tab, nope, that's enough, it's just a space. The new, what did I end up changing? Republicans are probably still going to have a majority, albeit much more slim. So, it's 11. Also, we know that we have 200 and, let's see, add that, 212, a little under half of the House. So we have 212. Do the math again, just so we'll know when we get there, though, who this majority is and what the other side has. So it's 11. 16, 24, 28, 28, 32, 33, 34, 33, so that'd be 38. Now we have 40, 41, there's 44, 46, 50, 55, 61, 68, 71, 80, 87, 109. Hoo-hoo. So it's 113. D. That's pretty close, I must say. I want to recount and make sure I got that right. So 29, 38, 41, 48, 96, so it's 54, 59, 63, 68, 69, 71, 72, sorry, 71, 76, 77, 81, 85, 85, what's that? 93, 93, 98, 11. Yeah, it's 109 to 113. It's pretty crazy. And the ideal. Give me a second. Just recline and chill. Okay. Back to counting. Not like I'm too excited to do it. 9, 12, 17, 18, 26, 30, 34, 36, 40, 43, 44, 47, 49, 53, 58, 64, 71, 74, 83, 90, 111, 111, 111. That's pretty good. That's awesome. Awesome. So I actually made it a little biased for the Dems. It's a 4 seats off. There's caveats to this. Massachusetts, if you ask anybody with a brain cell in the topic, they're going to say you actually cannot